Hello, hello, happy day, and welcome to the Sheila C Hill Show. And that C stands for come on in this room and have a sit down so we can chit chat for a little while. Listen, the Sheila C Hill Show is the ultimate go to podcast for ambitious individuals who want to live a more fulfilling and successful life to get valuable insights, expert tips, and inspiring stories to help you improve your lifestyle, grow your business, and enhance your emotional well being. In every episode, you're going to gain practical tips and an insightful wisdom in the company of a supportive, super supportive community of like minded individuals, whom I'm called Sheila's Thrive Tribe, baby, because over here we are thriving. Now, if you are new to the show, I like to say welcome. I am your host, Sheila C. Hill, and hello, hola, bonjour, como está, ni hao, howdy, and what's going on, my people? So glad that you're here. Now, make sure you hit that subscribe, follow button, share, whatever button you see, do it, thumbs up. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Now, I tell you all the time, I bring the best guests in the land to the Sheila C. Hill Show. And today is nothing less. I am so excited to introduce our guest. She is a remarkable figure in the world of finance and taxation with over 2 decades of experience. She began her journey as a tax professional in 2001, driven by an unwavering passion of helping people and educating them about their finances. Now, over the years, she's transformed into a six-figure tax business owner. She's mentored countless others to achieve financial success. Now, her diverse financial services from taxes to credit, retirement, insurance, and mortgage services reflect her commitment to providing holistic financial solutions. I told y'all she is the bomb.com. Now, join us as we dive into her inspiring journey and wealth of knowledge that she brings to the table. And at this time, I'm going to bring to the stage Miss Sherry Carter.
Hello,
Hello. Welcome to the Sheila C. Hill Show, Miss Carter.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Wonderful. Listen, your bio is so impressive. I'm so excited to have you here. Can you tell us more about your journey from starting as a tax professional in 2001? Let's talk a little about that journey into becoming a six-figure tax business owner.
Okay.
Impressive.
So, I I can't tell you without telling you about how great God is and how God is the one who has led me and helped me throughout this entire journey. And it started back in 2008. 2008.
Mm-hmm.
God blessed me with I met a man. I met this guy who had found me because my husband's friend, which is a barber, gave him my resume. So he gave him my resume, and the guy came and knocked on my door, and he asked me to come work for him. So at the time, I was working at a big known name company. I had been working there for 7 years. And I was working at another company, and I had been working there for 11 years. And so he came to ask me to come work for him. So I left both companies and started working up under him. Um, Long story short, during the tax season, I was experienced, but I had came to the company to just work for him. So I came there just to help him out, to help him run his business. And during that time, he got sick. He got very ill, and I had to help take over and run and help all his clients. So at the time, it was only three of us, but um, I had to do all the taxes. And so, long story short, a lot of his clients really liked me, and they reported back to him, and um, he decided to sell the company to me. So in that same season that I came to help, God showed up and showed out and literally blessed me with a business, a six-figure business, um, that was doing very well. And so I had to pray about it. I prayed about it. I sought God about this situation, and um, I was terrified. I can't lie to you. I was terrified
I
because
heard that.
because it was so instantaneously.
Right.
So God, you always hear that God can work and will work instantly, right? And he did in my situation. He came like a storm. But I had been praying for years. I had been praying for many years for a turnaround, for a change. And I used to work at a big known retailer, and every day I would take my Bible to my register, and I would read my Bible. I read my word every day. And I would literally be praying, and people would ask me, "What are you doing?" "I'm praying my way out." That's what I used to
Ooh, I like that.
tell. And they would laugh. Like, "You praying your way out?" "Yes, I'm praying my way out." And so I did pray my way out. God brought me out of there to this business, and then he literally blessed me with this business.
Okay, so my question, okay, hold on. Let's back up a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. So when he knocked on your door and through your husband or however, he said he wanted you to come and work for him. All right. Was you working at the retail place then, or was you doing taxes at a bigger company?
So I was working at a retail place and doing taxes at a bigger company.
Okay. So
So I was
he
working
knew you was
two
doing
jobs.
taxes.
Hmm?
He knew you was doing taxes
Yes, he
already.
knew I was doing taxes already.
Okay. So he was saying, hey, so basically the way it looks, come and work with me. I want to make you my prodigy to take over this six. But that's how it worked out at the end, but you didn't know
Right,
the process. Okay.
right,
So
right.
what was the thought pattern between you working your jobs and then him coming saying, hey, come and work with me? Did you pray about it? Did you ask questions? Do you say this is answers to my prayers? Was you hesitant? Give me that backstory. I want to hear that.
Okay, so when he came and asked me to come work for him, yes, me and my husband was looking at him like he was crazy because
Mhm.
we had never met him before. We had never seen him before, and for
Wait,
somebody,
what? Hold up, hold up, hold up. Wait a minute. Oh, it's not somebody your husband knew.
no, we had
What?
never seen nor heard of him before. No,
Okay, wait. And then he come to your door? Did
he
he?
came to
How
my door.
did he find you?
So he found me by my husband's barber, which is a best friend of
Okay,
him.
okay.
So my husband had gave the barber my resume and just said, "Hey, if you know anybody that's hiring, my wife is really looking
Ah.
for something better than where she's at now."
Oh God. All right. So
Hmm.
that was the seed.
Hmm.
It was planted. It was given to the barber. Oh my God, this is so interesting. Okay, you need to give the barber a cut of your business. At least take him
Yeah.
out to dinner.
Yes, yes.
Oh, so the barber, and then the barber, he came through to get his hair cut, I
Hmm.
suppose. And then the
Right.
barber's like, hey, here's the resume that's super dope. Hey, check her out.
Right.
And you never met him. He's like, hey, come and work for me.
Right.
Okay, so then and then go ahead. Oh my goodness, this is interesting.
And so he said, come and work for me. And so I prayed, me and my husband, we prayed about it. And God asked me, the Holy Spirit asked me, did you not ask me?
Mm.
And I was like, yes, I did. Yes, I did. So that was confirmation for me to go ahead and move out of faith, that God was really helping me through this. And so I resigned at both jobs and I came to work for him. But I came to work for him not knowing that he was going to offer me, get sick and offer me the company.
Wow. That is amazing. Okay, so wow. Okay. So, okay, my question now is when you was doing taxes prior to meeting him, working
Hmm.
with him,
Hmm.
what drew you to doing taxes? To get into that field anyway?
So what drew me to doing taxes was it started when it was started back in high school. So I love numbers. I've always loved numbers. I was great in math. And when I was like in the 11th grade, they had accounting class that we could take. And I started out taking accounting class in high school. And then I took it further going into college with it. So I took up business administration and I concentrated in accounting.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, at least one of us like numbers. It's not me at all. Oh, that's great. All right. So now you mentioned in your bio, we was talking about how you mentor people.
Hmm.
So you mentioned helping others and getting into the business that earn you the six figures. What motivated you to become a mentor, and how do you support those mentors? How do you support those that want to get into the tax field?
Hmm.
And what motivated you, first of all?
So what motivated me is just thinking about where I came from. So it was very hard. It was very hard trying to figure out where to take the knowledge that I had learned from college and where to go with this. Because before I graduated, I always had the idea that I was going in the corporate world and I was going to easily transition from college and be able to get, a six-figure job. I literally thought that. And I had a big eye opener. And so when I graduated, it was like, uh-oh, what do I do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I kept reaching out to different companies I went through a lot of interviews, interview after interview after interview, till God just said to me, hey, won't you start right here? So literally I had to start at the bottom and I was like, start right here. Well, that's not what I was thinking.
Right.
So, I had to come into reality. And so, long story short, I remember, and I always have that remembrance inside of me of what it took for me to get where I'm at.
Right.
And so, I always had a passion to help others to grow and to get to that point of where they need to get, because yes, we have a different mindset when we're coming out of somewhere like college or wherever you're at, like dealing with having children. And that's another thing. I had a child when I was in my fourth year of college. Had a child, my
Okay.
first child, and that delayed me. That had people talking and thinking that I wasn't going to make it and that I wasn't going to graduate and that my life was literally over. And I proved them wrong. I
Come on,
graduated.
sis. I know that's
I
right. Prove
graduated
them
and
wrong.
kept going. and I kept pushing on because, you know, just because you have a child, that's not going to stop you. You got to keep going because now you have a purpose.
Come
You
on.
have a purpose.
So with that, this is a good segue to go into the mindset. You talk about your
Right.
mindset. Like, sometimes when people are in different situations, they have to understand what type of mindset is needed to succeed. Even if you have the worst things that have gone on in your life, talk about your mindset and how that helped you to have a positive one.
So, yes, you do have to get in that mindset and change the way you think, how you feel, um, become stronger. It challenges you. Um, it is about being in a different mindset because if you continue to think and go with the feelings of others and how people think or what they say, it will tear you down. It will literally tear you down. But you have to transition and know who you are and whose you are when you're trying to come up into a space of what you have seen yourself to be. So when you're coming up and you have this vision or you have these goals of where you want to be, you have to be in this mindset of where you're not going to let nothing or nobody tear you down. You're not going to let nothing stop you. You're focused on where you're trying to go. So it
Most
takes,
definitely.
yeah,
That is major to have the correct mindset. So many people have the fixed mindset and they feel like the cards that's dealt them, this is
mhm,
where they stay, this is where they are, and woe is me. My mama and them didn't have nothing, my daddy and them didn't have nothing. This is what I'm supposed to be. No, when you have a growth mindset, if you can dream it, if you can see it in your mind, you can
right,
achieve it. And yes, it may be tough to get there, but you have to understand it's worth it. It's worth the fight to be
right,
that different one out of your family. A lot of people say I'm the black sheep of the family, but
mhm,
if you feel that way, which you're not, but if you feel that way, use that as fuel to push
right,
you and to go to where you need to be. No matter what type of hurdles you have to take, people have to understand that is the difference between a growth mindset and a fixed mindset. Thank you for sharing that. I really appreciate it. We're going to go into a commercial break right now. And then we're Are you ready to conquer the world of taxes? Look no further than Master Tax Academy. Discover a world of opportunities with our cutting edge tax software and comprehensive courses. Whether you're a seasoned tax professional or just starting, we've got the tools you need to thrive. Professional tax software, from automated calculations to secure e-filing, streamline your workflow with the latest tax laws and strategies. Tax preparation course. Master the art of accurately preparing tax returns, identifying deductions, and maximizing client benefits. Why choose Master Tax Academy? Unparalleled expertise, comprehensive training, cutting-edge software, career growth. Ready to take charge of your tax career? Visit www.themastertaxacademy.org to explore our professional tax software, academy, and tax preparation course. Master Tax Academy. Let's go. Listen, we have our guest, Sherry Carter, here from Master Tax Academy. How interesting that she's a guest and also a sponsor for the Sheila C Hill Show. If you would like to sponsor, just contact us at the Sheila C Hill Show.com. But prior to the commercial, we was talking about how she got into her taxes and how she was led by God, and also how somebody basically groomed her for a six-figure tax business. You can't tell me that God won't answer no prayers up in here. You better know. We're going to bring her back to the stage. Listen, that is so inspiring, so encouraging, because sometimes we pray, like you were saying, you was praying every day at your other job, just knowing that God in the background was making things happen. Your name was in rooms that you haven't stepped in and how this man came to you with the six-figure business eventually. That just really set you above. But I love the fact that you're not keeping it to yourself and you're trying to educate other people that they can do it too. So let's talk a little about Master Tax Academy. Not just how it came about, but what is it that you offer in the mission for Tax Academy, Master Tax Academy?
So Master Tax Academy, it was birth. It was birth because I wanted to help individuals like me. Um, at the time when I was working at the other company before I came here, I had no clue of how to get started, how to own my own business, what it took to set up, the things that go within it. You know, you see a lot of stuff on the internet, but all of it is not true. It's in bits and pieces. And I really needed guidance. And when I came here, this guy gave me guidance. And so I want to give back and help others do the same because it changed my life. It changed my life because before we even got here, became here, me and my husband, we struggled. We struggled.
Mm-hmm.
We had struggled so much to where we used to go out and just pick up different things to take to the little dump place to get money off of. And so I remember that. I have never forgotten that. And so therefore I want to help others that have been in that situation or just really want to turn their lives around or change their family. They want the freedom to not only be able to be a business owner, but the freedom to help be in their children's lives at the same time. Because being a business owner, being a tax business owner, it allowed me not only to be able to help others, but to still be able to be involved with my family and my kids. And so I want to be able to do that for others and help them and show them the way, show them how to come out of that place and get to that vision that they've always dreamed of and have the things that they've been praying for, because that is just that those are my goals. Just to
Wow.
help people. I have a deep passion to help people. I always have.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And that takes a special person to lead with your heart. Even when it comes to business, leading with your heart to expand that to help people. Now, if you have someone that may be listening, it's like, hey, I want to be, I want to join Master Tax Academy. What type of person would be the perfect person to get into taxes? And the question is do they have to be in the same state that you're in, or can
Mhm.
they do it virtually?
So, Master Tax Academy was designed for people to be able to do it nationwide. So they can do
Woo.
it from anywhere virtually from home. Because, as you know, as a tax professional, you can work from home and still help people from anywhere. Um, and it was designed for either people who want to learn how to do taxes, because we offer tax classes to show you how to do taxes, but it's also designed for people who was doing taxes for others and are ready. They're ready to just get out there and own their own. So we show you step by step how to not only set up your business, but also set up your business for success over time. So you learn how to become that person in your community of how to help people and to continuous. Like if you want to be a business owner, a tax business owner that not only stay open seasonally, but we stay open year round. So if that's what you're looking for, even seasonally if you want to, but if that's what you're looking for, we help with all of that.
Wow, that's awesome. Okay, so we don't have to be in the same state. Y'all hear that? So that means y'all need to connect with her because listen, this is the way to go. If you want a six-figure business, she's already paved the way. She has the blueprint. That is wonderful. Okay, so as you continue to build your business, you know how sometimes when you have a business, they have different arms as you grow and you see there's a need. So I got a little whiff that you are now doing mortgage. What mortgage loan originators? Tell
So
me
yeah,
about that.
so
What?
yeah, I am now a licensed mortgage loan originator, so I'm able to help people with the home buying process. So we have a goal to reach and help over 900 families nationwide. So I'm a MLO, mortgage loan originator, that can help people in all 50 states across the country. So
What?
that has always been my passion. I've always referred people out, but now I'm able to put hands on and really help them through the whole process.
Oh wow, that's so dope. So you can do the taxes, and then based on the tax, you can be like, okay, listen, we can get you set up for this mortgage. You could be a
Exactly.
homeowner. I see how it's connecting. What?
Mhm.
Okay, so when you started taxes, was that something that you envisioned from the very beginning, or as you began to see a need, as you began to work in the tax, is that where you just started shifting as well?
So yeah, it was as I started seeing the need for it, I started helping out and really just helping people because I saw within my communities, people really wanted a home and they didn't know how to get started. Um, they were going to others and they weren't able to get the help that they gotten from me. So we had a high success rate with helping people with home ownership before I even became an MLO. So I was helping people with other parts of the home ownership part. So now I'm able to do it with the more as a mortgage loan originator.
Oh, I love it. I really I can just even see having community. I don't know if you do this, but I've seen it before where they bring community together just to educate people
Mhm.
of what they need to do and have so they can have plans for the year so they can reach those goals, get their credit right and different things as well. You almost about to be a one-stop shop, sis. Like what? I know you know something about credit. It seems like most people know something about taxes and credit. You know something about credit too, don't you?
Yes, yes, we
I
do.
knew it.
Offer credit restoration services too. We've been doing that for 5 years.
Okay, wait a minute, wait a minute. Okay, so you can do the taxes, and
Mhm.
with their taxes, then you can be like, okay, well, we can get your credit correct,
Mhm.
and then your credit correct, we can get you in a house. So you
Right,
have all the steps. Oh my, that is genius. Okay,
right.
so one contacts you via your information, which we'll get to that, but I'm just getting so excited right now. But they can lock in with you and get
Right.
the help they need because a lot of people need the information.
So true.
You the secret sauce. Oh my God. You're like the quiet assassin, like for real. Because you're so quiet and laid back. Girl, I would have a shirt on with flashing neon lights. I do taxes. I do credit repair. I can get you a home. Girl, let me tell you. Oh my gosh. Okay, I love it. And the way that you are helping to empower people,
Mhm.
teach them. That's what it's all about. That's so inspiring. Now,
Thank
through all the
you.
things that you do, tell me about your self care. Because I like to focus a lot on my entrepreneurs and make sure that their mental well-being is taken
Mhm.
care of and made a priority. How do you incorporate self-care?
So, self care. How do I incorporate self care? Well, that's a good question.
Mm.
That's a good question.
Ooh.
So day by day, I prioritize, and I try to stay on a schedule with everything that I am doing, and me and my team. So I do have a team that works along with me,
Okay.
and we stay on schedules. And I work everything out, and I prioritize everything dealing with each individual product, or whether whatever it is, we just stay on a, it's strictly staying on a schedule basically.
Okay, so how do you disconnect from the business when it's time to have that quiet time, that moment for yourself? Because we get so involved in our businesses that we neglect ourselves. So, by the look of your face, I'm thinking you're on that. You are you neglecting yourself for self-care, ma'am?
I have. Yes, I have. And I had to learn, I did have to learn how to involve self-care, and to, care about myself, and do what's needed for me, and put my family, first and foremost. But yes, you can get lost in that, and I did. I'm guilty of that. I did.
Yeah, we
But
all are.
I had to come back to reality, and that's what's been helping me. It helps you thoroughly, and it helps you to grow yourself and to see yourself, and to be, you have to help yourself first before you can help others. So you have to come back into this reality of, hey, look at yourself, self-examine you, see what is needed for you to to help yourself in order to grow others. So you gotta reach back and say, let me help Sherry, or let me help whoever.
Yeah, most definitely, because you cannot pour from an empty cup. I
Right.
don't care what you say. You have to take that time to rejuvenate. And there's so many different ways to do so.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's just something simple, taking time, 10 minutes out of the day and just getting in a corner, reading a book or whatever that, you like to do, or having a hobby. Mental health is so important to me because
Mm-hmm.
dealing with it, depression and anxiety and the different things that come with it, it can
Right.
take you under. It can really drown you. So continue to make yourself a priority with that. Now, one question as well is for any inspiring tax professionals that's out there that's like, I want to be like Sherry Carter. What will you tell them for them to see to be successful that's looking to get into the tax industry?
So, what can I tell them in order to get into the tax industry? So,
Yes.
so in order to get into the tax industry, well, I can tell them to just start. You got to start somewhere. Start somewhere by, learning how to do those taxes, getting in a tax class, setting goals for yourself. You got to set goals for yourself, and knock them out one by one. Continue just striving and pushing forward, and continuous learning. So being a tax professional involves learning, involves continuous learning. And so, that is what I do. That's what I always teach. You have to push forward. You have to always learn. Um, you always have to continue keep growing, putting yourself out there, and networking.
Oh, most definitely. Listen, I love us. I love some networking, collaborating. Get me in a room. Listen. Y'all would know I'm in that room. And a lot of times people say, "Get in the room. Get in the
Right.
room." Yeah, but when you're in the room, you need to let people know you in the room.
That is
It's okay to absorb the information and everything, but when you're in that room, you have to network and pass out your cards and
right.
talk to people and tell them where
Right.
you're from and what you do.
Mhm.
You have to be your biggest cheerleader in that moment
Right.
because you will be drowning in just a room of people who are successful or some that are not. But
That's right.
anyway, that's a part of it. All right, so now with the Master Tax Academy,
Mhm.
tell us how we can get into that and how does one contact you?
So with the Master Tax Academy, you can definitely go on my social media pages, which is Facebook and Instagram. On Instagram, I am Master Tax. It is Master Tax Academy LLC on there. that you can reach out, or you can go on Facebook, and it is Master Tax Academy on there also. You can also connect with one of our groups, and that's Master Tax Academy also. So across the border, it is Master Tax Academy. We do have email address at info@mastertaxacademy.org. That's info@mastertaxacademy.org. Or you can reach out and give us a call at 205-409-3400.
Please say that number again.
I said it wrong. I said it wrong. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. You don't call yourself. Hey, I be like that too. I be like, I don't call myself. What is my number? I have to look it up sometime.
That's right. But it's 205. Oh my God, I went blank.
We'll put it in notes. Y'all just need the notes.
Because Sherry just went blank. I
See, if you had more self-care days, you won't be going blank.
That is so true. Oh my God.
That's right. That's right.
It's so important. Self-care, you are so right.
Self-care is so important. You won't have days like that. No, for real. You still will have days like that. Because baby, listen, I'll go upstairs and I'll be like, what did I come up here for? I just wasted my energy.
So true. That is so true. Oh
no
my God.
doubt. All right, wonderful. I thank you very much for being a special guest on today. I was so excited to hear. Oh, it's so inspiring to hear, and I'm so glad that as we're talking, that you're a Christian and you understand the power of prayer and you understand the power of answered prayers as well. And unexpected blessings. And right now, blessings, girl, it's so many lessons in your story. And I love that. And I just thank you for having that heart to help people, to educate people as well. Any last thing, whether it's about taxes, whether it's about your business, or whether it's about a life lesson that you've learned, please share your last thoughts with our audience of something to encourage them.
What I've learned in this journey of life, especially being a business owner, you have always got to keep God first. God come first in everything that you do. You have got to stay on track. You have got to always keep going. You cannot fail. You cannot fail if you continue to go. You fail if you quit. So why quit? Because if you quit, you done failed anyway. So the lesson is to continue to go, keep going, keep growing, keep knowing who you are in all of it. Never divert and go over and not know who you are and what the path that you're going on, your focus, what's your vision, how you're going to get there. Stay on the path. If you maneuver off the path, get back on. Keep going. The goal is to always continue to keep going. You got to keep going. Never give up. Because God didn't give up on you. So why are you giving up on yourself?
Woo! Oh, I love that. Yes, 2 thumbs up and snaps. I love it. Thank you very much for coming today and being a special guest. You are very you're a jewel, and I really appreciate it. So we will, and as we close up today, I just want to say thank you all for checking us out today and listening and following the Sheila C Hill Show. I just want you to know that you are special, you are loved and highly appreciated. If you love anything that you've heard today and you was inspired by Sherry, we would love to hear from you. Just send us contact information, or just send us what you like to, say, or what resonated with you on the SheilaCHillShow.com. If you would like to sponsor the Sheila C Hill Show or have a commercial, we have a special going on right now. So grab that special for our commercial spots as well, because listen, this The Sheila C Hill Show is powered by CTR Media Network, which is a new standard of podcasting, which reaches over 350 million households in over 100 countries. So if you want your brand, if you want your business to have that international exposure, this is how you do it: by purchasing an ad on the Sheila C Hill Show or becoming a sponsor. You can go to the SheilaCHillShow.com to get that information. But in the meantime, understand that you are special. It is time for you to walk in your purpose and never dim your light. At the end of the day, let's get it. Let's go. Until next time on the Sheila C Hill Show.